Hi, my name is Aniseta Barcelona. I'm going to show you how to move the pieces in chess. And if you look at it all, it can look very complicated. With all these pieces, there are 16 pieces on each side. And it can be a lot to one person, but if we just break it down, it actually is a very easy game to learn. So let's look at it out now that we cleared up the board. I'm only going to show you the 6 pieces in chess. So that means all the pieces that you saw earlier is only presented by all these 6 pieces. So that if you learn all these 6 pieces in chess, you know how to move the game. You know how to play. You know how to You know how the pieces move, and we just need to take our time and learn one at a time. So keep your eyes open and pay attention now. Okay, the first piece that we are going to learn is going to be called the rook. The rook. The rook is a very strong piece. It looks like a castle because the rook can move up and down and side to side. The rook can move up and down, side to side, up and down, side to side. Next, we have here the bishop. The bishop can only move diagonally. That means if the bishop is right here and draw a diagonal line right here, it can only move this diagonally. It can only move diagonally. The next piece that we are going to learn is the most powerful piece in the game. It's called the queen. The queen can move like the rook and the bishop. It moves like the rook and the bishop put together. Look at this. That means the queen move up and down, side to side, and move diagonally. The next piece in the game is the king. The king is the most important piece in the game. If you lose the king, you're going to lose the game. You have to protect your king. Now the king can only go up and down, inside to side, and diagonal, but only one square at a time. The king is wearing a heavy crown on the top of his head. Next, we have the knight. Okay, this knight can move in the shape of a capital letter letter L. So I'm going to draw a line right here. One, two, slide to the side. One, two, slide to the side. One, two, slide to the side. The last piece that I'm going to show you is the pawn. Now, there are 8 pawns in the game that you start off with. You start off with 8 pawns in the game. So this pawn can only move in a straight line, one square at a time. Or it can move diagonally, one square at a time. That means if it goes in a straight line, it cannot move side to side. It cannot move diagonally or backward, move and down. It cannot move up and down.